This evening's sermonette is look at your finger. I ain't got my rings. Look at your finger. What kind of ring you have on there? This is the girl for the girls with the rings, the engaged ones. What kind of ring you got, girl? Are you sure you don't have a shut up ring? I'm just saying. Some of y'all walking around with shut up rings, baby. Mr. Zoe is going to tell us he was with the girl for 7 years and gave her a ring. Because what? That's what she wanted. And I'm just going to add to it. He wanted to do what? Shut her up. It's Friday. This is my third video for today. I owe you guys a lot of content from Ready to Love. So I'm just trying to make up for me missing 4 weeks of Ready to Love. Okay, so I think I'm all caught up now. I'm all caught up and I paid my debts to the cousins. And so we're going to talk about the shut up ring. There's a lot of women walking around with shut up rings. I'm just saying, girl, be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, share this out if you can. Let me know your thoughts and your comments. Thank you for those of you who showing me love in my Patreon. Join my Patreon. My course platform is coming very soon, and my husband list is coming very soon. It's either 8 to 10 weeks program. It's not $19.99. You're gonna have to save a pretty penny for it, okay? Thank you for those of you who left me reviews on my books on Amazon. Let me tell you, 23,000 guys. We done talked about Samson this morning. We talked about Mike this afternoon. And now we're talking about Zoe. And guess what? All of them you can find in my book, 23 Types of Guys. Yesterday we talked about Justice the Dusty. Okay, he's in the book too. So if you do not have 23 Types of Guys, please be sure to pick it up. Give it to your girlfriends. Give it to your friends. Christmas is coming. Thanksgiving is coming, girl. Get this book and give it to the friends because they need to learn these code words. And then in 10 years of girlfriend, we talk about the shut up ring in here because there's a lot of women walking around and all you got on your finger, girl, is a shut up ring because he's trying to shut you up. Am I the only one that warm my milk before I eat my cereal? You know, y'all be lying. Just tell me the truth, girl. Tell me the truth, girl. I can't eat no cold cereal. Me and Lexi, we warm our milk. Okay. So we see Sharice. And so, oh, by the way, God won't leave me without a witness. Remember how I've been saying how I have the own angry, bitter woman coming in my comments, leaving comments about don't listen to Janice. Remember I told y'all that? How many of you remember that? And so I say God won't leave me without a witness, right? Well, on my video this morning about Mr. Samson talking about, what did Samson say this morning? I never pursue a woman that does not want to pursue me first. Okay. So this sister here, I tell y'all, God don't believe in me without witnesses. She said, I agree with him. Do not listen to Janice about this. If you're over 40 and single, do not sit around waiting to be pursued. You will remain single. I don't understand what she's saying. I really don't. Honestly, I don't. But I screenshot it really quick because when I tell y'all these angry bitter women be in my comments, in my comment section, y'all don't believe me. Haven't I been saying that? You know, somebody made the comment about my book, about not listening to me, about my book, about not staying on the phone with these men 5 and 6 hours a night. And see, here is someone in my comments telling y'all, don't listen to the advice I'm giving about Mr. Justice, who says he does not pursue women. He allows the woman to pursue him first. Whoop, there it is. God never leave me without a witness. Let me tell y'all, he has never left me without a witness. He always give me a witness. You hear me? God God always send a witness. And there you have it in my comments on my channel. She's telling y'all, don't listen to my advice about Samson. Who said I would never, ever pursue a woman that does not want to pursue me first? But we here to talk about Mr. Zoe. So, you know, Sharice is making the rounds and they're at the pool party. And, you know, I like Sharice. So far, I like her, except one thing she did I thought was mean. And does she sound congested to y'all? And she's talking to Zoe. I don't like Zoe. I couldn't go out with him. Now, I forgot to tell y'all, I like Mike. Not like a dating type. I wouldn't date him. But Mike is the type of guy you keep around as a friend you can talk to about men. Okay? If I have to, I don't think I'm going to have time because this is my third video today. But Mike is saying a lot of stuff that the women are missing. And I don't think I'm going to have time, but maybe next week I'll do it. Because I was like, all right, Mike, tell us, Mike. Because he's telling us some things about men. So Sharice and Zoe, they're sitting down talking. Sharice is trying to get to, you know, making the rounds, getting to know him. And, you know, she asked him, have you ever been married? And he said, long story. I was with someone for 7 years. 7 years. Hello. Y'all girls in these long-term relationships, waiting for him to marry you, waiting for him to be ready to marry you, waiting for him to propose. Zoe said, I was with her for 7 years, and listen to what he said. I'm going to walk around the chair on this one. She was always wanting to get married. Who wanted to get married? She wanted to get married. Who wanted to get married? Who wanted to get married? Who wanted to get married? She, the baby mama or girlfriend he was with for 7 years wanted to get married. She was always wanting to get married. You know what that means? He did not want to marry her. Ladies, if a man don't bust out the gate talking about marriage and putting in the work to marry you, he don't want to marry you. So then he said, she was always wanting to get married, but I knew where my heart was. His heart was to not marry her. Yet, he was with her for 7 years. So Sharice asked, why did you do that? And that's when he said, you know, I knew where my heart was. She wanted to get married. So you know what he did? He went and got her a shut-up ring. Girls, you're engaged with the rings on your finger. Look at your finger and ask yourself, what kind of ring is this? Huh? Is it a shut-up ring? Do you have a shut-up ring? How long you been engaged? How long you been waiting for him to give you a date? How long you been waiting for him to pop the question? Huh? Are you a 10 years a girlfriend? So Sharice says, that makes me nervous. That makes me nervous, she says. And then he said, I took the ring back the next morning. Huh? I bet you she was all on Facebook. We got engaged. We got engaged. He gave me an engagement ring. We engaged. And the morning he woke up, he took the ring back. Now, I commend him on taking the ring back. And I know a lot of y'all doing that. Say, why did he do that? Why didn't he just be honest? I'm sure he was being honest. He said she wanted to get married. That means he didn't want to get married. And I guarantee you she knew. I guarantee you he told her, I don't want to get married. Or I'm not ready to get married. And see, a lot of y'all running these men down for them to marry you, but they don't want to marry you. And you have a ring on your finger, but baby, it's a shut up ring. In my book, 10 years of girlfriend, I'm still trying to get this to 100 reviews. So if you got 10 years of girlfriend, you didn't give me a review, run on over to Amazon, pick it up. If you don't have this book, run on over to Amazon and pick it up and see if you can find yourself in here. Because a whole lot of y'all ladies is sitting down, wasting time, waiting for your man to marry you, girl. It don't take that long. 126. It don't take long. So let me read about a shut-up ring in my book, 10 Years of Girlfriend. How to know if you have a shut-up ring. I would love to hear your thoughts about all these women who have been waiting a lifetime for their boyfriends and or baby daddies to marry them. Some of you ladies might have read 10 Years of Girlfriend up to this part and think it doesn't apply to you because you have a ring on your finger. So here's the question. How long has it been that your boyfriend or baby daddy proposed to you? Did you set a date? It doesn't take forever to get married. Once he proposed, you should have been married 6 months to a year later. Are you sure you don't have a shut-up ring? What's a shut-up ring, you might ask? My sisters, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you might just have a shut-up ring. I didn't know what a shut-up ring was until a few years ago. A while back, I was at work when a gentleman commented on my rings. For those of you who think you can nag a man into marrying you, our conversation went something like this. Him, that's a nice ring. Me, thank you. Him, looks expensive. Me, I'm an expensive woman. Him, he must really love you. Me, he does. Him, he must really value you. Me, he does. And when you value someone, you will show them you value them. Him, sugar, honey, iced tea, which means shit. Okay, I'm thinking of going to Kmart. Me, looking up and say, Kmart? Hey, man, I'm just trying to shut her up. Okay? Him, man, I'm just trying to shut her up. Me, do you love her? Him, Me, do you value her? Him, guess not. Me, are you going to marry her? Him, nope. Me, why not? Him, she ain't the one. Me, so why are you going to give her a ring? Him, so she can shut the heck up. I just want her to shut up about me marrying her. Me clutches my pearl. Ladies, when you force a man to marry you, what you will get is a shut-up ring. When you beg and plead for him to marry you, he will give you a shut-up ring. When he gives you a ring without a wedding date 6 months to a year, you might just have a shut-up ring. Have there been couples that have been engaged forever and eventually got married? Yes, but we are not about wasting years of our time and lives waiting for a man to marry us. Here are a few testimonials of engaged women and how long they have been waiting. 1 year together and 8 year engaged. 2 years dated, engaged for 15. 6 years together and engaged for 5. 7 years of dating, engaged for 6. 8 years together, engaged for 10. 9 years together and engaged for 8. 10 years dated, engaged for 10. 11 years together and engaged 3. 12 years together and engaged for 5. 14 years dated, engaged for 5. 15 years together and engaged for 3. 15 years dated, engaged for 7. 20 years dated, engaged for 5. After that, take your ass down to the Justice of the Peace and go ahead and get the paper. It don't take forever. My husband said he knew in a month I was the one. And so because he knew, he started doing what he needed to do. One thing he asked, talk to my daddy. And when he proposed, got down on my knee and proposed and gave me this ring, and I cried like a baby. Did y'all listen to the story about this ring? Oh my God, I love this ring. Okay, I love it. This had a cluster diamond. He don't like the cluster diamond, and so he would like solitaires. I don't like solitaires. I like this ring. So he changed out the cluster diamond and put that one diamond. So that's his touch on my engagement ring. But look for the video about my engagement ring. When he proposed, he on his knees, he grabbed his calendar. He said, I was thinking, he proposed on my birthday weekend, October 11th. He said, I was thinking we could get married December. I said, wait a minute, October, November, December. He was like, yeah, we get married December. I said, I got time. I need time. I got to find my dress. And so then he flipped. He said, okay, Mother's Day weekend is the last weekend we can get married before my busy time of year. If we don't get married Mother's Day weekend, we're going to have to wait till around this time next year. I said, we get married Mother's Day weekend. When a man values you, he is not going to leave you dangling because he sees your value. You are what he wants, and he's not about to leave you out there for the possibility of another man to come and marry you. That's why it's why are you rushing this thing? He said, I'm not trying to let nobody come up underneath me and take me from under you. You're my wife. I'm trying to get you. I'm trying to get married. They were like, right now. I was like, okay. You know why? He was like, I knew you was my wife. I knew you was a woman for me. I want to do everything for you. And so I'm trying to marry you now. So we went down to the church, friends and family, wedding band first. And we took our vows. Do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife, to pay all her bills, take care of her, love her, adore her, kiss her, tell her you love her every day, tell her she's pretty? Yes, I do. I love you. I'm going, y'all. 10 years ago for this velvet Amazon. If you did not review it, y'all, this is shameful. I know y'all picking it up. I just need reviews. Look at your finger. Do you have a shut up ring, girl? Is it a shut up ring on your face? Is he trying to shut you up? Does he really want to marry you? I just want to know. I love you. I have to go. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up. Bye.